Let's go Blues.
Let's go Blues.
What are you wearing?
A Canadian tuxedo.
Canadian.
And I'm a hockey player. Let's go Blues.
Who are you, Blues fan? We're bleeding blue with you. Let's go Blues! Let's go Blues! Let's go Blues!
Presented by Scott Credit Union. Yours.
And for the next to last time, the BueNote Fan Report. Hello, hello, hello. This is the last game of the season. Probably the next to last show for the season. Maybe 2 shows from the last show. I think I will do a show when a head coach is named. Again, and then I'll obviously for the draft. But after that, I'm probably done. I don't know how long I'm done for. Oh man, that's not good. Going the wrong way. I'm trying to make some of the snow go away. I think that's doable. Is that doable? Yeah, that's doable. Let's see. E's here. Thank you, E. Thank you. I think you're the only one, my friend. I think you're it. I think everyone else has decided that I am not worth watching, and hey, it is what it is. I took some time off. I'm driving a lot. Making that money, trying to get home for a little bit of time in October. Got to deal with the things I got to deal with. Right now, Tampa Bay is up on Toronto 5-1. Austin Matthews has 69 goals. Right? So I've heard this. What's more impressive, 100 assists or the 60 goals? And I heard that some say that the 100 assists, and then I heard someone say that that if he gets to 70 goals, with 70 goals is more impressive than 100 assists. Here's my thing. I think you have to understand, you have to take it separately, right? So, 2 guys got 100 assists this season, and then they're only like the 5th and the 6th guys to do it. Get it? I get it's a hard accomplishment, but to me, here's the problem I have, especially with McDavid and his 100 assists, is McDavid only has, I think it's 142 or 43 points. Or no, 132 points. Right? Only like 70% of his points are assists. And I'm not even sure how many are the primary assist. So with that being said, and now Kucherov is a little better. He's got like 40-something goals. 41, 42 goals. So his numbers are in an area where, okay, I get that. But when you look at Matthews, right? Matthews has 69 goals. He has I think last I looked 109 points. He has 69 goals. He has 109 points. 70% of his points come from putting the puck in the back of the net. He's not getting points from somebody else doing it. Oh, and he's going for the net tonight. He's absolutely going for the net tonight. David Acey! Send the snow to Roland. Thank you. What's more important is that neither one of them is winning MVP. Who's going to win MVP then? Actually, I think this should be a stress-free game. We know neither team has anything to fight for. Dallas has the West sewn up. I don't think that they can win. Yeah, that's true. Right? Somewhat. I think, but Gretzky was a lot closer to 50-50. Right? His percentage was a lot closer. McDavid and Kucherov cancel each other out. I can see that. He had 2-1 assists to goals. Yeah. For me, I think the goals, the 69 goals, and if he gets the 70th, is more impressive. And I do think that not McDavid. I was watching TSN. Everyone has McKinnon like it's a done deal. McKinnon's not much better, right? Hold on. God, my eyes have been really bad today, so forgive me. Never find what I'm looking for when I'm looking for it. Dun, dun, dun. So, Nathan McKinnon has 138 points. Now, where McKinnon is a little better is he has 51 goals, right? So that's about 40%, give or take. Maybe 30%. Maybe so let me do this here. 51 divided by 138. So 36% of his points were goals. And he scored 51. So that's I get it. Right? And that's Kucherov is wrong. You go down to Matthews. Matthews has 107 points. That's 64% of his points have come from putting the puck, him putting the puck in the back of the net. Not somebody else doing it, him doing it. To me, that's the bigger thing, right? It's not the 69 goals in and of themselves. It's the fact that the majority of his points are from goals, right? I'd have to look at that. They might be right. I don't know. I still think is doing numbers. I think that it's got to be. I think it's got to be. How can you not look at the 69 goals? I mean, no one's gotten that number in a long time, right? I mean, if I look up most goals in a season, stats. Go to. Damn, this is not treating me nice here. Okay. No, it's not doing it by. Here we go. I think I got it the way I want it. So let's go to Matthew's 69 goals, right? His 69 goals. Right? Bossy did it. Lemieux did it. Lemieux did it twice. Then you have Lemieux at 70. Bernie Nichols at 70. Brett Hull at 70. Yari Curry at 71. Wayne Gretzky at 71. Brett Hull at 72. Wayne Gretzky at 73. Esposito at 75. Mulgini at 75. Or at 70, 75. Timo Solani at 85. Mario Lemieux at 85. Brett Hull at 86. Wayne Gretzky at 87. Wayne Gretzky at 92. I don't know, man. For me, the 69 goals. I mean, when was the last time you look at the last time someone scored that many, and you're going back to 78 or no, 95 96. Lemieux did it in 95 96. And let's see here. Just double checking something real quick. That's the last time anybody scored that many goals. Right? So yeah, for me, I think the goals are a bigger deal. Okay, McKinnon has 89 assists. Yes, he does. And my eyes, I'm just not having a good day. I don't know how much of the show I'm doing today, guys. I really don't. So, I was watching okay, that scary there. He's good with David doing numbers. Got that. Toronto's getting smoked by Boston in the first round. I don't think so. That's a good matchup, though. Last one to do it was Timu. Solani did it in 92-93, actually, and that was 76 goals. I think there's one since then. Yeah, Lemieux in 95-96 had 69 goals. Right? Who is the next Blues head coach? Or who do you... I want Rick Zombo. I'm throwing that out there. I really think that he would be good for this team. Feel like considering the roster, the Blues beat expectations. I agree. Are you coming back for next season? I don't know. I don't know. More fuel for Toronto fans. I honestly don't know. This season was really hard on me. Really, really, really hard on me. My numbers went backwards. I had more people saying shit about me and attacking me. I just don't know. I honestly don't know. I will probably do a show for the draft, and I will do a show when a head coach is named. But after that, I don't know. That's just as honest an answer as I can give you. I really don't know. I'm going to focus on my driving. I'm going to focus on my book. My writing and my book. I'm going to focus on that and go from there. Right? You know, that's not true, my friend. My numbers have been this. My numbers have been this almost the entire 5 years I've been doing this. My numbers have been junk from the beginning. I am not somebody that people like, plain and simple. And I have figured that out. I have learned that. There are a few of you out there that really like me and like what I do. Thank you. But the other podcasts that are out there, they have professional journalists, they get guests, things that I can't do. And I just, I've been banned in way too many groups. All that stuff is just all the negativity that, at one time I did this as therapy, and unfortunately a lot of that therapy is disappearing. Right? David A.C. Guido, John Hefner, thank you. Thank you. All right? I want Matthews to get 70. I really do. I hope they give him to him. They get it for him. right? I really do. Let me see here. Let's keep trying to get back. Today's game against Dallas really doesn't mean anything. Neighbors isn't playing, and neither is Krug. They're both out, so I think one of them you will see next season. I'm not so sure about the other one. Right? And here's the thing. So many people want big changes for the Blues, and I don't see it. I don't think I'm great. I don't think that this show is anything special, and a lot of people have told me that. No, Ronald, you're listening to all the bullshit. That is, I'm sorry, man. I can't see it. Tampa scored again. I cannot see it. That is all bullshit. All bullshit. It's fan driven bullshit. Right? We might be able to. No, division they've already got. Division title they got. The only thing that we can ruin is their chance at the President's Cup. Right? They've already got the West. They have the West locked up. That I know. Look, no, Rangers have clinched the President's Cup. So Dallas, they're locked. They're not moving their position. They are locked. Actually, I think the West is pretty much locked. I don't think the West is changing spots. Yeah, the West is set. I think the West is set. Blues don't need to make big changes. No, they don't. Neighbors, yes. Krug is a maybe. I think he is too. Two goalies normally don't leave a team. Trade Bennington for what though, and for who? Top goalies, not two goalies. Okay. Caps or Detroit. Caps made it. Caps are in. That's a done deal. The East is set. The East, as far as who's in there, is done. Actually, I think they're set. I think the Islanders and the Caps. Nope, they're set. So I think the playoffs are set. I don't think that there's any changes that could happen. Right? I don't think there's any changes that could happen. We are spending a lot of money on older players with not much future. Need more young. See, Roland, God. I don't want to. I disagree with that so much. Who's the oldest player we have on the team? Who is the oldest player we have on the team? Anybody know? Well, Kapanen's gone. Blaze is gone also. I believe that. I believe both of them are gone. Right? I honestly don't know what our average age is, but I think that might be a high number. Right? Hold on a second. See if I can figure something out here. Hold on. How old is our oldest player? Anybody know? Right? And you might be right. That 27 might be right. Right? It might be right. Oldest player on the team. Anybody know who it is? Right? It's not Letty. And I agree there. He looked it up. But yes, Scandella at 34 is the oldest, and he's leaving. Right? Scandella is the oldest, and he's leaving. Oh, well, stop. Stop. See, Roland? We didn't get rid of Petrangelo. Petrangelo left on his own accord. He was not staying here. What part of that does this fan base not fucking understand? Petrangelo was not staying in St. Louis. Petrangelo fucked the Blues over. Right? Petrangelo, Schwartz, Perron, they all three fucked the Blues over. And you guys love them. I don't get it. I don't get it. The Blues could have traded Petrangelo. He lied to them and said, I'm going to stay. He absolutely lied. Said I was going to stay. He didn't want to get traded with the three triplets and a kid on the way. He gave the Blues something he knew they would never accept. And then when they started to accept it, he added more. Right? He didn't negotiate in good faith. None of that. All of that was to convince the Blues fans that he was the good guy. Schwartz, same thing. Perron, oh my goodness, Perron lied to you to your faces and you accepted it. Did they offer you a contract? Not officially. Oh, you mean they didn't? Oh, I can't believe they didn't offer you anything. Stop. Those two reporters, idiots. I would have nailed them. Wait a minute. What do you mean not officially? That means they offered you something, right? I kind of remember. No, we did. No, see, that's not true. They came back with him and offered him a modified no movement clause, and he wouldn't take it. He added more. I agree. Oh, I said Perron. I said Perron. Right? I did. If you want to know where I think Armstrong effed up, Armstrong should have gone to the league and complained about what Schwartz did with that. He should have absolutely gone and says, I want Dunn back. I want Dunn back. Will be out of it. No, I do not. I do not. I'm not sure where. I'm not sure. I'm not actually on there. I'm not on board with that. I understand the reason for conferences, and I understand that. Right? I don't have a problem with that. I have a good, strong heart. No, it's this fan base that has this fantasy in their head that Armstrong didn't do certain things and that these players are infallible. Right? And I don't get that. I mean, the clues, the signs are right in front of your face and you choose to ignore them. And then everyone goes, so I feel sorry for Krug in a way, because everyone looks at Krug as a replacement for Petrangelo, and he wasn't, because he's not the same player. Different player. I will probably, well, first of all, I don't know if I'm coming back. And second, I will, when a new coach is named, I will do a live, and I will probably be live for the draft, for at least day one of the draft. I probably won't do all 3 days. Or all 2 days. Hey, Tammy, I am going to focus on my writing. I am writing a book called The Seeker. The main character's name is David Acey. We'll go there later. I'll explain more. The tagline of the book is his quest was to find the soul of the city of St. Louis. His problem was that he doesn't know what it is, or does he have one? So, will you do a play? Or will we do a playoff game together? It would be fun. You know, we might, Shags. If you wanna do something, Shags, maybe we can figure something out. Got to be around my. It would have to be a Monday or a Tuesday game, I think. That's true. That's absolutely true. Well, we will need to know how to. I haven't started writing it yet. I mean, I've been going over in my head and using my tape recorder to framework it. But one of the things is the city of St. Louis is going to be a character in the book. So I'm hoping by September to have the framework of the book written, and then go to, be in St. Louis for a month or so to visit some of these places that I want to write more about it. And I'm thinking about writing historical figures in, one of them being Robert Frost. Anybody know why I would write Robert Frost into the book? I want to see if somebody knows. So let's be in touch, see if the fans want it. Sure, we can. I mean, I don't know if you have a fan base. I don't know if my fan base would follow it. Vegas has been playing the Cap and LTIR games because of Petro, and I don't think Petro has lived up to his contract. And they brought him a cup. He brought him a cup, so I think that's all they wanted. I think they went all in on a cup. Dvorsky season is almost over. Sudbury is one loss away from elimination in the second round. I could see him going to the minors next year. I don't see him being on the Blues. I would have to put Lion's Choice in the book. I would have to put Lion's Choice. I'd have to put Emos. I'd have to put Ted Drews. My character is a special character, and I think that there can be a part where he experiences food. I'm working on that. No one's told me about Robert Frost, though. Why would I have Robert Frost? I don't think he did. He may have, but I don't think he did. I don't think he did. Score 6-3. Did Matthews get his goal now? I don't think so. I haven't been paying attention to it. Been talking to you guys. Let me go back here and take a quick look at the game summary. Nope, he doesn't even have he doesn't even have an assist yet. Oh, Reeves got a goal. Toronto hates that signing. He's going to be nothing in the playoffs. Matthews got a 2-minute for hooking in the second. Right? Let's see here. David says, did he have a poem? 2 roads to divide. I took the one less travel. He may have, but that's constant rejection of his work. No, you guys are missing it. I can't believe you guys don't know this. Think about it. Think about it a little bit. Let me, and I want to double check. I'm pretty sure I'm right on this. I'm like 90% sure I'm right on this. I got to double check, but I'm 90% sure sure of this. I think it was Frost. I could have my authors mixed up. Not seeing it here. Right? I think it was him. I got to double check. I'm sure that if I can get with the St. Louis Historical Society, not from St. Louis. I don't think that he lived. I'm pretty sure he lived in Union Station for a while, for like a year or two, right? um, somebody got a party with Hull in the book. I have thought about bringing Hull in. I wish bringing in a living character is going to be harder than bringing in one that has passed. Bringing in a living character is going to be harder than bringing in one that has passed, but I may do it. I have thought about that. I want to put Bobby in the book. Right? What do we got here? Jason Nichols, Tammy Frankie, Erickson Krieger, Laura Brannon, Pam Anderson with the boobies, Machado Doogie, David Acey, E. Guido, and John Hefner. Thank you so much. I am pretty sure that Frost lived at Union Station for a while. Right? No. I gotta look it up. It's not saying in here, but I'm almost dead certain. I remember reading that he lived there for a while. I'm almost dead certain of it. I'm gonna have to look it up, but I'm like dead certain of it. Am I wrong? I don't know. Who was the other guy that wrote about Alaska a lot? Who was the guy that wrote about Alaska a lot? Oh yeah, they're going to. Watching Max it hasn't started yet. 6-4 with 15 seconds to go. I knew it was going to start late. Right? And I'm just boring the fuck out of you guys. I know that. Oh, somebody just passed up a goal. Oh, there it is. Tampa Bay wins 6-4. And Matthews ends up with 69 goals. Right? I think, this is their last game. 69 goals. And Kucherov gets his 100th assist. Well, I appreciate it, Ronald. Well, yeah, I'm the only pregame show on. So, oh my goodness. Probably about 10 minutes before the game comes on, I'm sure TNT will do a little talk about this game and then go to our game. And yeah, they're going to kiss Dallas all the way. Hey, Aaron, thank you. Nathan Moyers, Aaron Nels, thank you. Right? All you that say you like 69, you only like because you've never done it. He hit 20 plus posts this year. Oh yeah, yeah, I agree. God, I am. Who's the guy that wrote To Build a Fire? Uh, I'm not finding anything. Here we go. Maybe, I don't know. It might be the guy that wrote To Build a Fire. I can't remember who he is. I'm gonna. Oh my goodness. Oh, he does have a statue in St. Louis. Hold on. I think I was right. Somebody talked about that. Hold on. It's St. Louis University. Oh, that's the artist that did it. I am pretty certain that he lived in St. Louis for a while. I may have to look it up more. Tower Grove Park. No. Jack London. Yeah, that's who I was thinking of. Jack London. He may have. So how much effort should we put in for offensive coach? I think that's you got to go for offensive coach. You've got to go for an offensive coach. You've got to be able to score more goals while being defensively responsible. But if you're scoring goals, if you're focusing on scoring goals, you're not going to give up as many goals because you're having the puck more. Is it going to be the kid, or will they shut him down? I don't think. I actually think the Blues are going to come out flat as fuck. To be honest with you. It's because you were late to the party like normal. Jack London, was it Jack London or was it Robert Frost? It was one of the two. It might have been Jack London. Let me do a quick search on that. I'm pretty sure it was. Call of the Wild, Fang. Build a fire. San Francisco. And I'm almost dead certain it was Frost. That's why that just not finding it, man. You gotta look it up. I gotta look it up. I'm pretty sure it was Frost. Pretty sure it was Frost. I'm like more certain it was Frost than anything. No, I meant the book. Yeah. My book. I'm working on a book that I might have some historical figures in. Wild Fang. I only remember some of Tubix and my anger man. Thank you. Oh, Whitey Herzog. Yes. That is a huge portion of my childhood. I have a memory of the 82 World Series. That summer I had worked. I think I don't know if I babysat or I did something, and I had worked, and I'd worked pretty hard, and I earned about $120, and that was for a BMX style bike. Not a BMX bike because I couldn't afford that, but a BMX style bike, and I had bought it in late September, and I had to keep, because of what the bike was, my parents made me keep it in the house. And when we won the 82 World Series, I took my bike outside and rode up and down the streets at like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, screaming, "We won! We're the world champions! We're the world champions! We won the World Series!" Yeah, until someone yelled at me to shut up. If a team went to Whitey Ball now, I think that they would dominate. I really do. That's where the shift came in. The shift came in to take that away, right? To take that away. But you know, if they, don't have a problem with the shift. I don't have a problem with the shift at all. Learn how to hit around it. And that's what it comes down to. Learn how to hit around it. Right? I mean, you do a little blooper, and you got a double because nobody's there. Right? Probably got about 5-6 minutes before the game comes up. They haven't showed it yet. Game 7 of the 82 World Series when we clinched it. I wish I was. I was a little young then. You were a few years older than me there, David. We didn't have speed in the outfield like E.T. Yeah. Shift is outlawed, so now base running is key again. I don't think they should have outlawed the shift. I think they should have left it in and just taught guys how to hit the other way. Right? Oh my goodness. You know, bring the shift, because that's what the shift is, because guys could only go one way. Okay. Well, we'll limit that. Right? Excuse me. I don't know why these guys are wearing tux. If you have players on the bases that are willing to make an out for you, you're a dangerous team. Whitey Ball. Yeah? Whitey. So I'll tell. I always could talk baseball. I chose not to. Shit, I can talk about anything. Back in mid 90s, early 90s, I had the Sega, right? The Sega, like Game Gear or whatever it was. And me and a guy that I work with, we got the Sega Link, and we both had the baseball game, and we went and created our own teams. And I created a team that was I called it Death, and it was just speed, right? He did a power team. I would beat the shit out of him. I mean, I would be up 8-0 in the second, right? I'd hit a single and it would be a double. My next hit, the guy would score, right? You play the shift, which is what it should be when they had 4 infield on one side. That was stupid. You can't shift past second base. Well, I mean, but if you can't hit it there, you can't hit it there. If your book's going to contain St. Louis area, and you need to definitely tour and visit Belfonte Cemetery, historical St. Louis cemetery. With too many. I will have to. It's fine. So the book is going to be about somewhat of the decline of the city, but the fact that it could revitalize itself if it wanted to. That's kind of what the book's going to be about. It's going to be about discovery, right? How about let me know at the intermission, because the game's about to start there, Shags. Let me know at the intermission, bud. Right? I'm hoping it will be. I have an idea of what I want for the first 3 to 4 chapters. I wanted to already have been written them, but I got so much going on that I haven't been able to. I'm hoping that this week I can get the first couple of chapters written, and have that lay down, and then kind of move from there. And once I do, I think I'm gonna have David read it for me a little bit, see what he thinks, and have some other people read it, and then kind of work it from there. What? What are you talking about, bud? I think Dallas is a team that could win it all. I do believe that. Yeah. Ottinger against Bennington. That's going to be a good matchup. Let's see if we can play offense with them. I mean, yeah, that's normal. The game's usually, yeah, this is about a normal start, right? $35 seconds to puck drop. Islanders beat the Penguins 5-4. They've already got some of the playoffs already set up. They got some of the matches already set up. Those are good numbers. I'm sorry, 288 and 911. I'd like to see it be about 250, but yeah, I agree, Jason. I'll agree with that. Oh no, we're in trouble. Sister JJ's here. I could see that. Bolduc, Thomas, and Shin. Bushnevich, Kairu, and Saad. Hayes, Kapanen, and Torpachenko. Dean, Walker, and Blaze. God. Prunovich and Pareko. Letty and Kessel. And Scandella and Tucker. I don't think so. Wow, he was over there all by himself. Nobody covering him. I think the playoffs are going to be good. I don't think I don't think Vegas will repeat. Man. Took care of that, I think. Oh, they've already won the conference. They've won the conference. That's over. The West is set. Pick a team, 16-0. Which one could do it? Oh man. Dallas is the only one that I think could possibly do it. Right? No, it's already clinched. I think it's already clinched. I could be wrong, but I thought it was already clinched. Yeah, no, it's already clinched. No, actually, you're right. They need a point because Vancouver could tie them, and Vancouver has the regulation win. So you're right. You are correct. I am wrong. I am wrong. I apologize. They need a point, but they have won the Central, so that's where I was wrong. The Oilers still have 2 games left. That's what surprises me. But they're set. They're in second, and the Kings and Knights could shift. The Kings and Knights could shift, and it looks like the number ended up being 97. So, okay, yep, I was bad. I was wrong. Tucker in the box. Oh, well, it was, but it wasn't. I mean, that's a standard play. I mean, you see that play every shift, and it never gets called. All of a sudden, it gets called. More times, bullshit. They're gonna let it go. They almost always let it go. I've seen so many cross checks let go. I don't know if Florida makes it. I like them, but I don't think they will. I like Toronto. I really do. I think Toronto might surprise some people. Yeah, it might be. Yeah. So it looks like it's not out of play. There we go. I thought it was a 5-on-3. Four on two. Boring teams win games sometimes. Yeah, that Arizona thing kind of is messed up. I really think it's messed up. And they're gonna not use the Coyote name. I did hear that. Yeah. It's the best thing that could happen to the league and the team. I don't know about that. I honestly don't know about that. Yeah, that might be. Yeah. I'm with you on that one. Yeah. I was thinking the Avenging Angels. That was something they had, or the Salt Lake Salts. Salt Lake Sister Wives. Without the Yotes, there's no Austin Matthews. Very, very true. Very, 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 very true. Got to get rid of the bad owners. That's the problem. It's the bad owners that are killing the league. And unfortunately, I think the NHL has way more bad owners than any other of the league. Right? Right? What is BYU's nickname? I forget. What is BYU's nickname? I don't even know, to be honest with you. Oh, Shucky! Guess what? I'm going fly fishing. I'm going fly fishing. Hell's bad. Shots are 6-1. Blues have a 1 shot on goal. It's just defensive. This is the Cougars. Okay, I could not remember. Thank you. It is this defensive mindset these players get into, and that's what just kills them. I agree with that. I agree with that. You know, we've had our relocation drama. We had it pretty heavy there for a while. Oh, Maximum Efforts here. Hi, Maximum. Yeah, it kind of feels like it. I think that's the thing that these guys need to understand. You know, you're more defensive when you're offensive. This is the one game that the more you keep the puck, there's no shot clock. Right? That's the thing with basketball. There's a shot clock. You can only keep the ball so long. There is no shot clock in hockey. You can tiring out the team has so much effect later in the game. That is like an absolute. You need to. Oh, Tammy's here. I haven't seen Tammy in a long time. Hi, Tammy. Nobody was getting. Kyrou did everything he could there to get, and nobody was getting open. Nobody was moving to get open, and everyone's gonna say, "Well, Kyrou lost the puck." He lost the puck because nobody else was open. That's the thing that fucking people don't see. Right? The bad passing's got to get fixed, and this defensive mentality needs to get made to go away. Eight to one are the shots. 8-1. We only got a couple free agents. I don't see either one of them playing that good. Hayes looked like he could barely keep with the puck. I don't think so, bud. I don't think so. I think that's fan. It all sounds fan to me, right? It all sounds fan to me. You listen to it, all of it. I think it sounds fan. I don't see Bennington going. I really don't. In fact, that would be absolutely fucking stupid when you only missed the playoffs by a couple of points. Right? You missed the playoffs by 3 wins. Right? I think it all sounds fan-based, fanny to me. Right? When you listen to trade rumors and that, you can kind of catch the ones that are fanish. Right? And this one sounds all fanish to me. Like I heard Bennington and Kyrou for Brady. And I don't see that. Oh man, I wouldn't make that trade on either side. Now if I'm Ottawa, I might make that trade. But here's the thing. Is Ottawa going to be on Bennington's no trade list? I'm guessing they would be. So that right there tells you that the trades all sound fanish. If that's a word, I guess. I don't know. Boy, this game is hard to watch. I do too. I do too. I think I'm almost on board with you there. And again, when the Canadian channels, I think that their shit is more fanish than anything else, right? I mean, and I have issues. I really do have issues with press, right? How much of the Blue season was dictated because of a reporter that got ants in their pants and prematurely reported something that shouldn't have been reported? How much of our season was affected by that? I got to tell you, I think up until the Berube firing, it had a lot to do with it. Right? I'm on board with the guy from NHL Network. I can't think of his name now. The goalie, the black guy. I think that he's pretty close on a lot of things. Right? 8-2 on the shots. I don't know if that one got on goal or not. I don't think it did. No, it did. 8-3. Weeks. Yeah, Kevin Weeks. Thank you. Weeks. I trust Weeks. McMillan's here. He still loves me. I thought he hated me now. He still loves me. August says, thanks. Thank you, guy. Have a safe and blessed summer. We'll look forward to seeing you in September. All the best to you and your family. Thank you. But I don't know if I'm going to be back next year. I honestly don't know. Yeah. Okay, buddy. Yeah, he worked the Chicago game. I mean, or the Kraken game. So I could have kind of seen that. Oh, lost that. Oh, wow. Good move by Kaepernick there. Well, I mean, I don't know, guys. I just don't know how much I can deal with stuff anymore. Yeah, I seen that. I'm glad you guys got to go to that one. I'm going to focus on my book. I really want to write this book. I really want to see if I can do it, you know. Write a 100,000 word book or more. Blues to the power play. Well, that was a nice little trip. Not any certain team. I'm going to kind of follow all of it, right? I think the West is Winnipeg and Dallas. I think that's going to be that's going to be the big one there. In the East, I like Toronto. I think Florida could get back, but I'm not sold on them. And I like the Rangers, but again, I think the President's Cup is going to F them over. If the Blues get a point this game, they would have made the playoffs in the East. That's I don't know, man. Maybe. I'm going to be all over the place. Would love to see Winnipeg and Tampa, but Tampa's not enough horses, so I'm going Rangers. That's not a bad guess. I don't trust Toronto's goaltending, and they don't have the intestinal fortitude. Well, that they might find. That's the one thing that I think. Prunovich has on the power play has been not been the guy that I thought he would be. What a save! Did Mike Modano play for the Blues? I don't remember that. Jets have got goaltending, though. Vegas sweeping the Vegas won't sweep the Oilers. Yeah, that was a hell of a save. They talked about Prunovich being this great goal scorer in college, and you know he didn't have a goal yet. Complete season, full season worth of play, and no goal. Another failed power play. Well, at least shots are a little closer now. God, I love Walker's tenacity. Man, if he's used right next year, I think he could really help a young line. That's what I thought. Man, I have no energy for this game. Yeah, Pareko should have shot that puck instead of that little fancy shit. That's the stuff that usually ends up in the back of a Blues net. I agree with that there. Wendy, I'm on board with you on that one. I do feel like they got screwed over. I know, and oh, Dallas Drake, okay. How, but I heard what Lance said. I read what Lance wrote, and I'm sorry, I'm not on board with that. Not on board with that at all. They put way too much into the arena. Oh, there's more than that. Come on, Wayne. Oh, wow. Wow, what a save. That's all Odger could. Wow, what a save. That could be save of the year right there. What a stupid ass commercial. Maybe. I'm not going to completely go there, but yeah, if you want, let me know. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be on, so. No, the Blackhawks have one last game to lose. Actually, I hope the Blackhawks win so the Sharks get the best chance at a number 1 overall pick. I wonder what that. I haven't looked at that lately. What is that? Where are we at the bottom? Oh, I think they got that locked. Man, I hope 2 teams jump Chicago. I really do, or at least one team jumps them. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, he gave it to him before he even got on there. Yeah. Worst they can pick is 4th. Yeah. 2 teams can jump up. They can drop down 2 spots. Shots are 8-7 with 2:27 to go in the first. That wasn't offsides. I just looked at that. That was not offsides at all. That was a bad call. So what? I mean, I have a problem with that. And I've talked about this before, John. The difference between the top team in the league, which is, I think, the New York Rangers, the difference between the New York Rangers at 114 points and the San Jose Sharks with the game to play at 47 points is minuscule. Minuscule. You're looking at it under an electron microscope, and that makes it look like a gap. It's not. It's this. Right? Yeah, it is minuscule, bud. It is minuscule. They played a type of game that we couldn't beat. Good shot there. Just missed. I'm pretty sure Blaze is gone. I'm pretty sure Kaepernen's gone. Scandella's gone. Those three, I am like 99.99999% sure are gone. Prunovich is, I'm not sure. Alexandrov, I could see them not offer him a contract. Right? Right? Well, there we go. That's the end of the first. I may just do the second, guys. I don't have. I just don't. I'm not up for it, man. But it is minuscule, and you hear, take two players off of the Rangers and put them on San Jose, and take two players from San Jose and put them on the Rangers, and how close do they get? I think that's what people miss. Oh yeah, I can see that. I don't like the tanking mentality. Is the black? I want to see my team competing well. The Hawks may have been 30th last year and 31st this year, but next year I hope they're starting their climb. I can see that. Great shot, but missed the net. What are a couple of positive lessons learned for the Blues this season? That they're not that far off, that they're close. All right? I would agree that he might fit Ottawa. But if he does, Brady Tkachuk's gone. He's going to find a way out of there. I do not think Brady Tkachuk would be a. I think Brady Tkachuk would bump heads with a Berube type. I don't know. Maybe he won't, considering who his dad did. You think so? If I took two of the best players from San Jose, if I took Shigurskin and Panarin and put them on the Rangers, and then took put them on the Sharks, and then change that. No, I disagree with that. I disagree with that. Or take Shigurskin and Fox. Switch Shigurskin and Fox out. Uh-oh. I'm frozen. There we go. Unfrozen. That's why I think he's a Berube type guy. He's physical and forechecks like Berube likes. Energy drained. I'm out. Have a good night. Sorry, David. Sorry, bud. Kind of feel like I want to be driving. I want to get out there and make my money. Make that money. I need 45 more rides between today, the rest of the day, and tomorrow to get a good bonus. Oh, Michael, Matthew Beasley, thank you. John Eagle, it's a new one. I've never seen that one before. Thank you. I doubt you would, but I appreciate the thing. They limit the tips. I had someone try and tip me 25 and they wouldn't let me. I don't know. I think it's going to be something with the surrounding area. I mean, don't they have like the Arches National Park or something like that? I think it's going to be somewhere around there, something to do with that. Right? It all depends on what I work. I'm usually around 2.5 an hour, and I'd like to be closer to 3.5 an hour. But unfortunately, I think more people use Uber than Lyft. But right now, with the way things are set, I'm doing better with Lyft than I would. I think I'm doing a little better with Lyft, especially mentally wise. I don't feel the pressure that I did with Uber, which is good right now. So the Yetis, I don't know, from Salt Lake. Yes, the Yotes are moving to Salt Lake. Right? They will not be playing in Phoenix anymore. Isn't there a large like fossil area or something like that in Utah? Right? Fossils, I think I don't know. I'm a little on the fence. I was thinking about saying fossils, and I go, I don't know about that one. Right? However, let's see who gets this. And Wendy, shut up because I know you know this. What team is named for a fossil? There is a team who is named for a fossil. And actually, you could say there's two, but one for certain. Let's see if you guys can figure it out. With your ID, retired military, you can get different tour with the. Yeah, I can. I do know, and I was able. I had 4 people today that had another driver that couldn't find their memorial. That's not bad. I give them 35 plus year old players. That's not bad. A lot of fossils are found in Utah. That's what I thought. I had that the driver screwed him out. They weren't able to go to the Arizona. Oh, he got it. I should have known Shockey knew it. Yeah, the Predators. Who's the other one? Who's the other team named for fossils? There's one more. I thought someone would get this one before they got the Preds. Right? There's one more. Right? I like teams when they have a name that is associated with their area. I really like that. Right? Oh, he got it. The Oilers, yes. Yes, the Oilers. You could say that oil is a product of fossils, right? So everyone's going with Hollebuck. Okay. Is this the last game in Arizona? I think it is. Okay, fair enough, but they wouldn't be. I mean, it's an iffy one. There's one other team that you could make the leap that they're named after a fossil. Let's see if somebody gets that. I think Winnipeg and Dallas will be the most electric playoff teams this year. Most exciting rosters from top to bottom. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that, Eliza. There's one more team that I really feel like you could make the leap and say that they're named after fossils. See if somebody can get it. All right? The Wild, no. Not the Wild. Nope. Bruins, nope. Nope. Not the Bruins, not the Wild. Well, one will be because they'll end up play it. They'll more than likely play each other in the second round, I think. One more team that I think you could make the leap and say that they were named after fossils. Right? Uh, uh, trying to look for like the state animals or state things of Utah. Oh, here we go. Ooh, there's a good name. Oh, I got it. I got a name for him. I got two names for him. Not the Leafs. No. Not the Leafs. Door knockers. That's not a bad one. Bobcats. I got a good one. I got two good ones. I got two ones. Not the Kraken because that's not an official animal. All right. You're right, but I do think that the Jets will take them. I came up with two good names for the Utah things. They have more links out there, yeah. The links wouldn't be a bad one, but I think that one's going to be a little bit harder because of the. I think there's a WNBA team with the name Lynx. No, I got two good ones, and one of these I don't think anybody's used it. One of them I think people have used. The other one I don't think anybody's used. Berlunkers, nah, that's not bad though. That's not bad. That's not bad. So the other NHL team that I think you could make the link that they were named after a fossil is the Sharks. Fossilized teeth, shark's teeth. Right? Now, could be. Here's two possible names. You could either name them the Elk or the Gila Monsters. I like that one. I think, and here's the thing. What is the mascot for Vegas? Right? What is the mascot for Vegas? Allosaurus. I like Gila Monster. I think Gila Monster would be a good one. And Wendy's right. The Vegas mascot's a Gila Monster. That would be great. That would be absolutely great. To name your team the same as somebody else's mascot. I don't know about Bigfoot. Bigfoot's more, I don't know. To me, Bigfoot's more of a southern thing. Sasquatch, Bigfoot, that's more of a southern thing. I know Missouri has a Sasquatch, or I think Missouri has a Sasquatch or a Bigfoot. Oh, I hate this commercial. Come on, what do you guys think about either elk or Gila Monster? I don't think anybody, now elk somebody might have, but Gila Monster, I don't think of any team, I can't even think of a college team that has Gila Monster as a mascot or as a name. Pacific Northwest thing, okay. Northwest Washington, Oregon, okay. Elk sucks. I don't know. I kind of like elk. I know that there might be a college team with elk, but I don't think there's. Okay, Edmonton Elks, yeah. You got me there, Wayne. But Gila Monster, I don't think there is one with Gila Monster. No, there might be a college team with elk in it, but I don't think Gila Monster. I don't think anybody's got that. I don't know about stags. It's not bad. I don't know about stags. And the one that I thought of, and it kind of fits. It's you think of St. Louis City, the soccer team, St. Louis. They're the city, right? St. Louis City. What about the Salt Lake Salts? Yeah, I don't think anybody has Gila Monster as a mascot or anything like that. Oh, Gila Monster has venom. I didn't know that. Uh, uh, oh, the Eastern Arizona College located in Thatcher is Gila Hank, right? The Vegas Golden Knights have a Gila Monster named Chance, and the state of so that's it. So the only one that has Gila Monster is that one, Eastern Arizona College. Game's back on, by the way. I'm there. I like it, but I really like the Salt Lake City Salts. All right. Oh, that was a bad pass to nobody. That's not a bad one. Hey, Stephanie, I miss you. You're a good friend. In Gila River Arena, so I think Gila Monster. I don't think Gila Monster would happen. I don't know. I don't know about Salt Flats, but I think you would just say Salts. The Salt Lake Salts. Salt Lake City Salts. I like that one. Right? They also have the Aspen or the Trout, the Cutthroat Trout, the Salt Lake City Cutthroat Trout. How's that? Nothing. No one knows how to find the back of the net. Scorpions. I mean, yeah, I don't know. That's a possible one. I still think Matthews should be the. I'm for Matthews right now. The 69 goals, to me, is the most impressive. The fact that that's the majority of his points. Topaz, that's not a bad one. Sidewinders, that's not bad either. That's actually not bad either. Tumbleweeds, nah, that's a joke one. I'm not with that one. I like the Sidewinders. Um, I like fossils. I like elk. I like salts. Those are my three. Those are my three. Pioneers, nah, I don't think so. Well, yeah, but Arizona wasn't part of the Dust Bowl, though. That was Kansas. Dust Bowl came out of Kansas, right? That's where the Dust Bowl came out of. Kansas, Oklahoma. I don't think that Utah was part of that. I gotta go. Clue. No, I'm not there, man. I think when the majority of your points come from goals, that's something. I need history lessons. Okay. Colorado, New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, and a little bit of Nebraska. I was right. I was right. Utah wasn't part of that. At least that I can see and I'm reading. So maybe I don't. I don't know about Wolverines. Yeah, I'm not there with Wolverines. Game is open. Okay, but the 44 goals, look how many assists, right? Of all of those guys, the only one who's the majority of his points come from goals is Matthews. 65% of Matthews' points come from goals. Nobody else is even close. Not even close. Right? Bees isn't a bad one. Yeah, but Wolverines is too much. I don't know. That feels like what do you call it? A high school a high school one. Thank you, Stephanie. By over-farming the Great Plains. Yes, I know that. Why would an owner think of Jazz in the NBA? Because the Utah Jazz started in New Orleans. They were the New Orleans Jazz and moved, and they just didn't change the name. Yeah, Matthews was in on 33% of the goals for Toronto. Grizzlies, maybe. Right? What if they just buy the right to use Utah Grizzlies brand? I don't know. Maybe. I gotta use the restroom, guys. I'll be back. Okay, back. That might not be a bad one. That might be okay. Uh, okay, that's fair. That's fair enough. And you gotta add McDavid in there. I think those are the four. I don't think anybody's going to score in this game. I think it's going to go to a shootout, nothing. Coyotes up 1-0 on the Oilers. Possible too. Yeah. I'm not going. I don't think. I think I'm going to end it on the second period, guys, or at the end of the second period. It's 5 o'clock here. I really want to be back on the road by noon or by 6, and I probably want to, maybe hop in the shower or something real quick. I've been in the car all day yesterday and part of the day today already, so I'm not going to finish it. And this game is just dead. I could see that. I'll just give him the puck. I don't know about Roadrunners. That feels more like a high school. That's pretty good. Oh, I think Bennington made the save there. Not completely sure. Oh, nope, Ben misfired on it. Misfired. What do we got? Got about 8:42 remaining in the Blue Note fan report for this season. Well, when we get a new coach, I will come on. I will do a show with the new coach. I will do a show for the draft. And Shaggy wants me to do a show with the Rangers. We might. We'll have to figure out if you guys want that. Maybe I'll put a thing in the Blue Note on my page in the Blue Note fan report, or not the Hawaii Blues fan clan, and see if people would like that. Would want to watch it, do a show with us. I appreciate that, Wayne. I really do. Thank you. I got to make sure that if I come back, that mentally I can do it. But I do think that what I'm doing now is going to go away. I may go back to doing what I did before, where it was a studio show. I think I may go back to that. Well, if we do a Rangers game, Wayne, I would invite you on. I would. Oh, that's cool. Shots are 15-13 in favor of Dallas. This period, they're 7-5 in favor of St. Louis. I may do a Rangers game with Shaggy. I'll look and see. Why slashers? I'm not sure that's. I don't think that's the name that the NHL would approve. Excuse me. Oh, what was Pareko doing? Oh, wow. We got lucky there. That should have been in the back of the net. That should have been in the back of the net. I think Bennington's having a pretty good game, too. Nice shot. Saved by Bennington there. Dallas is playing not to be hurt, not to get hurt. That's exactly how they're playing. Two lives a month and record the rest. That may be something I do. That would mean more of my stuff would be on YouTube. You'd have to watch it on YouTube and comment on YouTube. Ah. I honestly don't think winning the West is that important either, Dallas or Vancouver. I mean, I could see Vancouver losing to who do they play? The Jets? Oh yeah, I could absolutely see Vancouver losing to the Jets. Yeah, I mean, it's one of them's getting Nashville, the other one's getting the Kings or the Knights. So I think for Dallas, you would want Soros. With Ottinger against Soros, that's like a great matchup that I think favors Dallas. Borrego a pass to nobody. Stars have taken control of this game. Thomas! Thomas! Loose puck, back of the net! Thomas! I don't know who's going to get the assist on that one. Shin might. Yeah, they may give that as unassisted. Bolduc and Shin get the assist. That was Thomas's 26th goal of the year. .155 to go in the BueNote Fan Report season. Well, the regular season. I will do a show. I will do a show for the new coach. I will do a show for the draft, and I will talk to Shaggy and see what he wants to do. But Shaggy wants me to do a show for the Rangers. Dallas is collapsing a little bit right now. I think Dallas is going to tie this up. Dallas is going to tie this up before the end of the second. Plain and simple, next season we need a 100-point scorer. We need to focus on offense to where we're having a 100-point scorer, because that's what wins games. And if you're not focused on that, then you're going to be missing the playoffs again, I think. I think defensive mindsets are no longer going to win games. I think you're going to see more and more of the offensive mindset winning games. Looks like they're on a freaking power play and it's 5-on-5. Well, that's the end of the period, and I think this is going to be the end of the show. It's 5:15 here. I really want to hop in the shower and get back on the road and make some money. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for watching me. Thank you for putting up with my bullshit and putting up with me and putting up with all the things. I can't say you more. I can't tell you more than this, but I absolutely love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being around and being there and being my friend. I've come to the realization that this show is never going to be anything. And that is, in my eyes, unfortunate. I thought I was building something here, but the more I built, the more people took away. Yes, I can play victim all you want, but it's plain and simple. It's me. So I have to deal with that. I love you. Thank you. I will see you soon.